Okay, so this blog is going to be the first blog of a three-part series of blogs regarding a long weekend we had this past Labor Day. This past Labor Day was a holiday weekend, and we took it upon ourselves to ruin our three-day weekend and schedule a huge, massive, biggest shoot of the movie for Resident Horror on that weekend, which entailed bringing in pretty much every actor in the movie from everywhere that they lived, be it Pennsylvania or Virginia or elsewhere, very far away, bring them all into one place for 3 days to shoot everything outdoors in the movie. And yeah, and this particular blog is going to tell you about everything that went wrong, which was a lot, so it'll be long.
Resident Horror Blog.
Today, actually 2 days ago, August 20th, I got an email from Amy O'Connor, who was one of our female leads, informing me that she had taken a fall over the weekend and had broken her arm in 2 places. She fell on some stairs.
This sucks on a couple of levels. Most importantly, because Amy broke her fucking arm. For her, that's, you know, no good.
There are a few options. They all have their ups and downs. None of them are particularly great.
Find a last-minute replacement with talent, amazingly open availability, and a good sense of humor. In a week. Not likely.
It would suck to have to cut down the shoot.
If we were to film half the scenes now and go back for them, when the seasons roll over, we're going to find ourselves with
silent horror.
With silent horror.
It would suck to have to put off the whole shoot because we want to get this shoot out of the way, to get it out of the way and off our minds. Like pushing it back another month and having it wear on us for another month would suck, because having it wear on me for the past month has sucked.
Worst case scenario, absolute worst case scenario, this shoot ends up getting pushed into next year, springtime at the earliest, and instead of the movie being relatively complete by January, we're looking at next summer.
Alright, I am Maggie Bat. I play Polly Gact, the medic. My first figure acting role, and it was awesome today. It was not what I expected, but I had a great time, definitely.
On top of everything else, the last thing I need right now
Is the shave?
before we leave tonight is to not have any checks left. So I have to find an alternative way to get my landlord my rent money in 2 days when I won't be here.
Okay. And why can't you be here right now?
Because I need to be at work in Eden, which is about, no, in Hamburg, which is about, probably about 2 hours away, 2-hour drive from here. And I think I have to work a double shift tonight. I'm not sure. I have to make some calls and find out. Although it'd be great if I didn't.
So yeah, Steve neglected to ask off from both his jobs, but he's also here, doing this.
Things are important, I guess.
It is 11 o'clock in the morning. He has to be at work at 3.
I have to leave.
2.5 hours from here.
Yeah.
Steve
See
is,
if I'm a little late.
Steve's a trooper. So, remember last night how, hold on, Steve. How Mahoney said he was going to call me back?
Yeah? I can call you back.
No one's called me back.
Hmm.
I'm getting a little nervous
Hmm.
about this whole situation.
Hmm.
One of our actors who was traveling from Virginia to get here, we knew in the last day, at the last minute in the last day, developed a transportation issue. this was resolved with a plan B. She was going to bus up to Harrisburg, meet up with Mahoney. They're both going to drive up, get here about 10 o'clock tonight. Still in plenty of time to get everything prepped and ready. As far as their roles were concerned, just on a whim, because Mahoney's been telling me all day that everything's going according to plan, on a whim, I texted her to just sort of be like, so you're on a bus, right? And I got back a text message saying not only does she not appear to be on the bus because it was vague, she is not coming. Trying to figure out how to make this movie without this relatively important character, which we now have to spend the rest of the night rewriting the scripts and watching the butterfly effect of changes that are coming out of this. She wasn't a character that was super important in herself, but she had a lot of impact on other characters, and now we have to go through and do a spackle job because we can't cancel this shoot. So now, while I go through and change storyboards, Tim's going to try to rewrite the script in 6 hours. In the meantime, we have 3 monsters to finish, effects to prepare, costumes to prep, actors to receive. Just in general, we have a lot of shit that needs to get done, and I think we just ensured that we won't be sleeping tonight. The long story short, truth of the matter is, she was on a bus to come join us when she was intercepted by a family member in Richmond and spirited back to her home in Virginia Beach due to a family emergency that has basically kept her, well, busy for a week without revealing personal information. Bottom line, circumstances came together in such a way that it was impossible for her to contact us, and looking at it from both sides of the story now, I can see how we thought what we did, given the information we had, and how things could go so horribly wrong on her side. Basically, it was just a terrible situation for everybody. Nobody won. We lost an actor, and she lost out on being in the movie. And yeah, it was, it sucks.
This is our camera bag, and it's in the middle of a swarm of hornets. We can't get our camera. I don't know how to make them stop. I don't know what to do. Liam, were you stung?